All right, so yeah, so also with this particular update, me know say yeah, Abena Osei-Asare or Jenny Samba pa. If you following what has been going on at the with the public accounts committee, this woman is definitely one of the trailblazing committee chairs. She clashes with people. The previous clash was with a health auditor. I think it's a Ministry of Health auditor from Kulibu 37, and another clash was also. Recent clash was with the DVLA boss. Now, me know can say this particular Abena Osei-Asare it's no news. She's now a thorn in the NPP's in the NDC's flesh because most of the people are on your mushano or appointees are John Dramani Mama appoint you. So Ogili Omo Sikana Fahin Udini said no, I recommend this Attorney General heading Embetium. So in a way, it's pointing Mahame's administration appointees. Mahama administration appointees and say omo corrupt omo nim the omo ye, and because of that NDC for be brave. Many can say nipa ono so back abe expose Abena Osei-Asare Kevin Taylor, not just Kevin Taylor. Me who say before I bear this particular update, so me who say A plus so actually tin it's a woman or the shini so pass who say woman now also appointments Obi bejan we nim na or catch us. I don't expect you to ask this question. Meanwhile, the same public accounts committee, a more position or GRA or so. No, so that's how you be a question. You told the panels, any chair, and they say, I don't expect you to ask me this question. What I say now before I bet trust if you can share the video, I offer same way in our bands and share the brutal takedown of Abena Osei-Asare. Now, yeah, share a swift one of the engagement. Abena Osei-Asare had with this particular NPP NPP Abena Osei-Asare had with a DVLA boss His Excellency John Dramani Mahama while pointing out in fact it trended within this week let's watch this particular short video Babaka Ekwa could see in Sama Kevin Taylor Ekafa woman.
That is why I'm asking what kind of information are you going to put?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chair.
So that is why I'm asking what kind of information are you going to put?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chair. We have data protection law, so we'll be compliant with that law. Currently, what we have is just going to be the same form, but now in a digitalized form, not going to be the paper form anymore. So we are not going to move away from the information.
And it's not going to have the user's surname on the.
It depends
on the number plates.
It depends on what the law says. We'll go by.
You don't tell me it depends on what the law says. You are doing it, so you should be able to tell us that the law says ABC. I'm asking you a specific question. Is it going to have the user's surname on the number plates?
We don't put names on number plates.
I asked a specific question. You said no. We are not going to put.
Yes. I was wondering why that question. Sorry, but we don't put names on number plates. That's why.
You were wondering why that question.
Because we don't put names on number plates.
What are you telling me? People pay to have their names on number plates, and you sit here as a DVLA boss. You tell me you don't put numbers on number plates. Haven't you seen specialized numbers with people's surnames and personalized names on number plates? For yes or no, please.
Yes.
So why are you telling me you don't put names on number plates?
So I can explain that.
Not that you can explain that. You don't expect me to ask you that question. That is what you said. You don't expect me to ask you that question because people do not put their number plates, their names on their number plates. That is a blatant.
Okay, so you could see clearly a heated back and forth confrontation between the DVLA boss, Mr. Coffee, and Abena Osei-Asare. It got heated, and this for woman, or cause a problem for the public accounts committee because periodically, these appointees, they have to go to the public accounts committee to prove their work. Okay, I say school answer. Unya answer na teacher intimika say show work. And it's me throw Nana Bra said, go on the blackboard. How did you get X? Show working. The answer is 6, but tell us how you got 6. So you break it down and you show it. So the same thing here, they are scrutinizing these particular people, basically like an audit, parliamentary audit. Bisa this guy will the then you see at the end of the day because the state has interest in these institutions, the DVLA, the Ministry of Health. all of these places. But then clearly, woman or yaman in tone, and she's clearly she's a thorn in the NDC flesh, and her strategy is working. And Kevin Taylor said, we need to come in and straighten things. At the end of Kevin Taylor, I can't about this. Now I'm not good. I can't talk for Kevin Taylor. You should be doing a better.
And why na basa se kokuo abet now say, why are you asking me question? I don't say here na basa bi. Wa basa se shine box. And we begina kan kwase say, ono ne koye local ni kuro mu a, oma odi kuro for no betena so no. And we sit in Ghana we listen to such nonsense. Their credibility na sa Asare lady no wa. I also betena TV so say, ono question obi about corruption and integrity. This one. Abena Osei-Asare. Krono kenofurata boy nyina girl where the nimsa shoe boxy tagawi krono kenofurata boy nyina ono na deputize kenofurata onim ni nyina Ewurade Ghana anya tena na mankwase afobi na we ne ono TV so interview nkofo so obi abokro no ono krono ebon na motiom gawi sa abrewa o sa abesiriwa o sa die we minim so abrewa o sa die yo we on an Ekenofurata deputy for 8 years. They are close to onim. Now, how can we allow such a person to be sitting there? Now, about your fiance shoebox. I don't understand. You, why are you saying I have to say it? Yeah, Obia or ya crom for Ghana. Then how can you chase Kenofurata and leave this one? Unless you are insane. Actually, Jimmy, how can you chase Kenofurata and leave this one alone? We were in this country, and I'm going to say, Atta was instructed by his boss, Setekpe, to sign a document. Anka can Gofredamia, this is Yachia, Anko Ojele Atta. For Atta listening to his boss, taking instructions and seeing through the instructions, no. Sa Gofredamia, this is Yachiano, Nanaina Chiano, Anko Ojele Atta. Way Eddie Kenofurata taking Kwasia, something na onim. Now, sa amani we abet now say, or no obetro, ni shot na basa se shoebox. Shine for box no baby e so no na basa se shine for box na ye jiminti integrity be na we wa and the on what wa otutu obi anu se obi akowie sika kro no ankofo we boy we ai urade nyankopon we di 46 years pe o wa dania brewa wa ba brewa poso oyi ni brazil da ho we kume ho Onyini yo 46 years or me pet the same age 46 and never bomb age 46 I can't carry me 50 46 years who na whom ya so the woman wa twentwom wa bobrewa wa bobon to match the nufu ase abrewa po so na we mu nam Ghana when the deacon of Furata 80 years or 2 anu etiem na yede na udi Kenofurata echi na weja akwa we dan na wujai udi Kenofurata echi kan se Kenofurata bokro no of finance ministry na weja shoebox we enenam Ghana so no interview nkofo we di 46 years pe onyini yo menini jina wa baga se me girlfriend no me small girl bi a chese wa bo abrewa po so wa break it down we break it down wa jerigalization 46 pe we di bronya 46 pe e wo wiase enso wiase we di bronya 83 we mutititi was say or no what we so be what do you do and I don't but I krobian ke ni abre anka wuka udem anka wusi dross ba ko for 1 week na kwa shada wait na eye dan na wuka kire me say krono Kenofurata boy we onim hu bi pa 46 years pe 46 bronya 46 pen wedi wade po so abrewa po so wa babrewa wa dwirega me body video chiro no to kasa okasa wa babrewa po so se menana ai amanfregua bible people got my body ma me din menana amanfregua no fe Aye. Wa bobre what is a men na ma afringwa. Wey, abrewa poso. Odintuma wabobo achichiri echi ntuma ahyere nufu ase. Sene be obenya hep kakra ede nkuto afa ho. Na we mu tete Ghana didi nkwasi asem. We di deputy finance minister for 8 years. Around the country way down totally. We di bronya 46 pe o. Bronya we di wasase we so 46 pe. We di Easter 46 pe. Salah 46 pe. Ondi mbrusu o. We di de Salah bronya Easter 46 pe we hu e wo wiase. Salah 46 pe. Idil Atta we hu 46 pe. Idil Ramadan Idil Fitr we di hu 46. Oh hu more than 46 Idil Fitr. Now wait to work can kwasi asem near to Ghana so. Na ya ma we kwan. How can we build this nation? Potential criminals, jailbirds, today are acting as if they don't know anything about what happened in Ghana. Messiah, get me the local she went to build in her hometown. Or the deputy finance minister 8 years. Or when you come for some year, almost at 2 manama parliament. Now one would take chromo there, ye in through a moho. Jimmy. Almost a sassika one crying, and a quiet local momo. On hene, or dikro, or Jimmy no local so na kokora. Mudia mo Jimmy in nine. Momarana is in crying. And so, any brainty or 2 week na or 2 week na. Why is it Grace Jones? Unim Grace Jones. Messiah, get me Grace Jones picture. Hey, Mudia munim me on. Wait, poso. Or 2 week generation it say gra etoa or to say Grace Jones. Why unim Grace Jones? Why Conan the Destroyer? Why Conan da? So why Conan the Destroyer? Who Grace Jones? The original Conan the Destroyer. Or 2 week ni say 2 or to say Grace Jones. When ninya din I want to be mutuso. Din. Mr. S, get me Grace Jones picture. Now we're moving to watch some so Jimilization. Where the deputy finance minister and or no catch up say why the person is saying they were not expecting you to ask such a question. You bo fu ne to apai on tiasie no they don't know BBSC adaya na bodwi be pai adaya obi catch and say I didn't expect you to ask that question. Is that an insult? Because you said the same thing when you were being vetted like a chicken. The arrogance in some very ugly women in Ghana. The arrogance in ugly women. And then I'm a tiny. Last week, we need more women in politics. I'm say not every woman should be in politics. A dangerous woman and an ugly woman, when you give them power, only a dangerous chance scorpion. Grace Jones in here, wait, Messiah, I want the other one. Messi or 2 week nation and a job 8 uhuna or to say Grace Jones. Only Grace Jones. Maybe I will name Grace Jones in here. This is Grace Jones. Or 2 week now, only Grace Jones pet. Unim Grace Jones. Yanimobia copy photocopy. Or 2 week there shadena only Grace Jones pet. Unim Grace Jones. Unim red. It's grave ya. What is this here so? Only Grace Jones. Messi man in 2 week, you know. Grace Jones na da hono. Grace Jones, Jamaican singer and writer the and model. Conan the Destroyer, Grace Jones na wom. Uhu ne toa. Ohuri tra pronko a. Aisa match the day. Enya ye ni amachi the day. Amachi the day nya oba so your friend the day. Ohuri tra pronko so a. Aisa ya santoa. Den. Grace Jones ono no. Oto peje na beti. He. Kromfo te se wo. Me no wa ankamaka me toketikiti na twon akotena nchen. Una obebusa questions. Ofori Atta deputy ni 8 years. On na mo wan se kotena wan. Yentumi check your system no. Ena obi be disike wi na no be che say morally on na nim nyansa o se obebusa questions. On na nim nyansa also obebusa questions. Mrs. Should we move on? Grace Jones in here, thank you. This is the real Grace Jones. Mechramu. Mushia na makaza Kevin tell us how say Grace Jones to we gina ni anhwe. What so kwasi asam so Ghana. 8 years when another deputy finance minister. enkwasi asem ko so na yete Ghana na yesoso so we na nko se endem no kase nko gina EOCO Grace Jones no nie Grace Jones onie oh I got a wrong picture Messias Grace Jones nie onie we ni Grace Jones difference be ni wom oni Grace Jones difference be ni wom ka kire me now to be picture beti why are you telling me this why are you saying me say hey Grace Jones bro who say o to kiti say nkura ba what the kind of rate as signed document ebua Ghana yen kan wasem ene aye di ne show wase nya taban be keka nkwase asem a kire nipa adentira because ye ne ye jimi wo Ghana yeso so nkwase asem so ntira Grace Jones no Conan the Destroyer nkura na wo 2001 munim de America in terms hey Kevin so onim nyoma o na onim de anim ye wia sika ko he film blue film ne wia sika ko he blue udi na onim de akọ Grace Jones no ma men che Grace Jones ni ye ebi o ka che Kevin ma men kura onya actor na eye Exp0sed no on set ma men che Grace Jones ankasa ne acting skills one eye commando me see sa girl we Asare we otu ne we ga oni Grace Jones pe onie we only Grace Jones difference be no man two way no mon kan kire no we also chiri tum she needs to be locked up and then you go after Kedofurata and the deputy no we are not going after her but these same people they were saying say Atufossin under instructions from a boss into Osenkechi Atufossin tum na nkwasi afuwe nam Ghana say omo nom de omo be check system no Grace Jones way I am waiting for you erade go for mo ye charge ya ho mo ninji o Ghana
it's Grace Jones. Do you know the funny thing? Share Grace Jones now share Madam Abena Osei. The verdict is on to you because I'm in trouble. Anyways, let's move